Okay, so we're going to do a real quick review of what we did in the last class, the last lab time together, which was move text across the frame or into the frame in different ways. I think you guys did a great job. I just want you to be able to have a video to go back and reference if you need to, or just a little refresher. So let's create a new project. Let's name it something. Let's see, review 1. All right, and then of course what we did last time, we just went into sample media and we selected some media. So I'm gonna grab a couple things here that make absolutely no sense and have nothing to do with each other, just to have something in there. Okay, and then we go down here to create. And there we go. There, and we hit, if we want to kind of review what we've done here. What am I doing wrong? Okay. There we go. And there's the soccer clip. Where are the other clips I brought in? Is this them? Oh, this is all 3 of them. Yeah. Okay. There's 2 soccers and then some place in like Italy or something. So the first thing I'm going to go any further, I'm going to unlink these audio files. Okay. Well, they're already unlinked. Oh, there they go. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to unlink them. If you click on your clip and you right click, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff down here. But what we're going to do right now is unlink, and we're going to right click and unlink, and we're going to right click and unlink, and then we're going to delete those audio files because we don't need them. And also I want these clips to be like right now. As you can see, it's a pretty quick little video we've got here. Not much time to move text in, so I'm going to make them a little longer. I'll show you how to do that. Guess what? Guess how we do it? Yeah, we right click. I mean, there's other ways to do it too, but you can right click, go down to speed duration. You're going to slow it down, let's say 50%. And it doesn't reflect that yet because you're going to have to drag it out. But let's just get these down to 50% each. And speed duration 50%. So that one will go, that one bumped itself out because it has room. These you're going to have to drag out manually. Okay, slow it down a little bit. Gave us a little bit of room to work with. Do we need more? Let's see. I don't know. Now it's really slow. I think this is enough time to do a quick review of what we did in class, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, what were we doing in class? We added text, right? Okay, so you want to click on your text tool and your type tool, yes. So, and then we want to go over to our program sequence and draw a text box just like you do in Illustrator, InDesign, and say type your text in here and make it something that is not terribly ugly. Let's see if we can find our fonts. Okay, so so we've got our text in here, okay, and what we want to do is to move it. So we're going to want to have our effect controls window open, and we're going to want to go down here and select our clip. So you can see over here, there's a bunch of stuff. And what the easiest way that I've found, well, the quickest if you're trying to do something quick. First of all, oh God, choose a good font. So there's something decent. Let's center it. Let's make it bold. And let's tighten up the line. Let's see, where is that? Is it this one? Where did those little arrows go? There they go. Well, all right, let's try. Nope, that's not it. Okay. It must be this one, yeah. Okay. There we go. That's too much, so let's take it to 25. All right. Now that looks halfway manageable there. Now, as you can see up or down here, position, scale, rotation, opacity, anchor point, all that good stuff. Anchor point's only going to come into play when you're doing rotation and or things like that. So, all right, what we want to do first is start back at the beginning of the timeline here. And we're going to move our text off screen. And we want to mark this position, if I'm doing this right, with an anchor point. Boom, there's our anchor point that says, hey, at the very beginning of this clip, I want my text to be off screen. And now I'm gonna move what my cursor thing, my thing down the timeline as to the point where I want this text to be in view, which, let's see if we can grab it again. There it is. In view, and then we can do it here and move our text like that, which is a nice, easy, smooth way to do it. And then you have another anchor point that's automatically made here. And as you can see, when I hit play, it moves it in view. Oh, and then it disappears. So let's keep it in view for the rest of the clip, just so it doesn't like disappear for no reason. Okay, so there we go. We're coming in view there. And we have arrived. Now, what else did we cover besides that simple thing? We also covered velocity and making. I want to this right here is controlling your velocity, but let's go ahead, just for the sake of remember how I told you I want this to be a kind of a smooth move in, and that's kind of like, that's kind of boring right there. So first thing we do is click our first keyframe, right click on that, and then we go to easy in, and that automatically brings up these little arms on our velocity that we can then adjust if we click just like let's see, just like with the arms in Illustrator. Now I kind of have a little trick that I use pretty much all the time for a quickie, just the quick version of what I like to see here, which is the little mountaintop. And let me go ahead and click easy out for this one, so maybe I can get two arms. Why can't I get two arms? There we go. Okay. Now I'm looking for that little mountaintop right there. Sometimes you got to play with these arms. I forget how they work sometimes. I'm looking for the mountaintop that you see. Right. Sometimes, there we go, like that. Something like that. And then, as you can see, it comes in faster and it slows down. Let's try that. Let's adjust this a little bit more. Anyway, you can play around with this and get it however you want. The standard sort of look you're going for is come in quick and then slow down. I do this all the time in After Effects. I don't really. Yeah, kind of like that. Let's, there we go. That's what I think I'm looking for. You gotta really make sure you get these arms clicked. Or else it will disappear on you. Just like that. You gotta make sure the circle is showing. There we go. Alright, let's see how that looks now. There we go. It comes to a nice slow resting point there, and I could continue to mess around with these anchor points and these arms to get just the right look. But if you just do a simple easy in, easy out, that'll get you there too. So that's our review. All right. Very, very, very quick preview of what we're going to be doing in class. In case you're interested, I did email you guys and ask you to go ahead and think of a theme for your creative slideshow and maybe even get some screenshots together. Just some stills is what we're looking for. So I did that. And I have decided that my theme, I've only got like 6. So you guys are going to get 10, okay? My theme will be the Philadelphia Eagles. Since, let's see, let's just drag, and you know me, I like to get right to the point. So let's just get these clips over from our desktop. And wait, I didn't even show you that. Let me show you that. So here they are on the desktop. And I can't do, well, yeah, maybe I can. I'm gonna drag them straight into here because we're not messing around here, getting right to business. And therefore we've got a bunch of clips of the Philadelphia Eagles because I defected from the Cleveland Browns to a new team, and it took me 2 years to choose the Eagles. And so, and this way me and Lisa can yell at each other because the Eagles and the Cowboys play a lot. So anyway, here are my 6 clips that I drug right into here. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to ask you to do more in class on Monday. But what I do want to get you used to working with again is under Window. Let's look for Effects. And what we're trying to do here is video transitions, which is it means, as you can see, as I'm dragging my cursor over the timeline and it switches, boom, it's just like a quick boom, boom. So what we want to do now is make that some sort of effect to make that transition either smoother or different. And the most common thing probably that you're ever going to use, especially if you're in a hurry and cranking these videos out all day, is what's called a cross dissolve, and that is under video transitions. So here's effects, and then you look down to video transitions, and then you look under, there's all kinds of stuff down here. Some of it's pretty cheesy, some of it is kind of cool. Cross dissolve is probably the most common transition used in film, and you can literally just drag that right there. And if you pay attention up here, I'll make this a little bigger. Yeah, if you pay attention up here, you'll see it's a sort of a fade into each other kind of thing like that. And that's what I'm gonna do for every single one of these clips, is a cross dissolve. and another cross dissolve, and another cross dissolve, and one more cross dissolve. So now, like, boom, that's it. Cross dissolves for everybody. All right, so I want to show you while I'm in here real quick. I'm going to double click on this cross dissolve. Right now it lasts 1.06 seconds, which is pretty fast. You can drag it out to a much longer. See how that grew? Did you see that? Let me undo it and do it again. So double click right here on the actual effect. Drag it out to 5 seconds instead of 1 second. And watch that, boom, it grew out. So now it's going to be insanely long dissolve, and it kind of messes with your eyes a little bit. You probably don't normally want to do that. But if you watch Mad Men, they do some, oh my gosh, they do some crazy long dissolves in Mad Men, and I never figured out why. But anyway, so I'm going to put it back. That is your cross. That's your transitions. You can play around with different transitions up here. Like I said, some of them are dumb and cheesy and amateur looking, but some of them are fine. And also, while I got you here, I want you to search for YouTube Audio Library is your friend. So I want to put a clip, an audio clip in here real quick. And YouTube Audio Library, if you're logged into your YouTube account, it should be right here under all this YouTube Studio stuff. So just find it. If you can't find it, I'll help you. Now I'm going to search for dramatic sports music. Yeah. So again, let's listen to this, see what they sound like. That's not what I was looking for at all. Okay, let's just go for like a march then, a good old classic march. March of the Hares. Well, that's just not very exciting, is it? This is... Anyway, one of the things you got to do is learn how to search for music. Action, how about that? Yeah, okay. Let's see. That's kind of cool. I don't like that. All right, let's go back to what was the first one I liked? Nope, this one. Nope, Upstate. Yeah. All right, so if we like that one, we're going to pick Upstate, and then we're going to go over here and say download, right? All right, and it is already downloaded. Yes, okay, so then we go to our downloads and find it, and there it is, Upstate right there. And we can literally, I'm trying to work with one screen here, we can literally drag this audio clip into our timeline there, and let's see what happens. All right, so anyway, that's a quick preview. If you watched it, great. If you didn't, we'll be doing all this in class. All right, see you Monday.